Yeah. Mystical songs. You know the song that we're supposed to jam with now? Bouncing with it. Mystical. The big B. Yeah. Well, you should know. Big man Brewster say so. Big man thing.
I know. This country's sweet, I know.
Hey.
I know.
Hello. Here we going.
I know. I love the greatest show. I know.
Leading with the national flag of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
A curry pot over tree stone is big lime by the river. I know. We don't divide. In the morning we quarreling, in the evening we all.
And as they make their way in front of the main stand, we give them all the love and encouragement and support. Yeah. The red, white, and black. Every color has a meaning.
We go jump, come jump in my island. Pick your destination, understand that this is the place to go.
Come on, let's put our hands together for all these schools. Yeah.
Calypso, this is the place to go.
Looking good.
Want to see the greatest festival in this world? This is the
way to go. Yes, good day. I'm now seeing the opening of the Trinidad and Tobago Secondary School Track and Field here today, and we are seeing the schools here walking by with their school flags representing their schools. It's a very beautiful spectacle here at the Dwight York Stadium here today. And we have seen the Minister of Education, Mrs. Gassi Dolly. And so we have seen here the Minister of Sports as well, Ms. Shamfa Kujo, and the Assistant Secretary of Youth Sports and Education and Technology, Orlando Kerr, and the Secretary as well of Education, Youth Sports and Technology of the THA, Ms. Sarisha Hackett, and the Secretary, the Assistant Secretary as well for Community Development and Sports, Mr. Wayne Clark, and as well as the President, Mr. Brewster, for Secondary Schools Track and Field. This is so beautiful here. This is a very beautiful spectacle of and we are having everyone here standing for the national anthem. And the national anthem will be played by Panis from Mason Secondary Schools. And that's a beautiful rendition there by the student of Mason Hall Secondary School, the national anthem. playing our national instrument.
Assistant Secretary of the SSTF.
For those of you who are walking, can we please just stop for a moment? Thank you. Lord, we thank you for this day that we can spend on the beautiful island of Tobago at the Dwight York Stadium. Almighty Father, we ask for special blessings for the Minister of Education, Dr. the Honorable Nayan Gatsby-Dolly, the Minister of Sports, the Honorable Shamfa Kujo, the Secretary for Education, Research and Technology, the Assistant Secretary, Mr. Orlando Kerr, the Assistant Secretary for Sports, Mr. Wayne Clark, School Supervisor 3, Ms. Sherian Rollocks Hackett, Mr. Inshan Mohammed, Curriculum Officer, Ministry of Education. Officials of the Ministry of Education, principals and teachers. We also pray for the executive of the Secondary Schools Track and Field Association, technical officials, student athletes, students, well-wishers. Lord, we invoke your presence as we engage in competition in the spirit of sportsmanship. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you very much. Appreciate God's almighty presence, invoking it. Ms. Vanessa Otley, thank you once again, the Assistant Secretary of the SSTF. And in everything, there is a leader, and the head and president of the Secondary School Track and Field Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Please welcome, to bring the welcome and opening remarks, Mr. Joseph Brewster, better known as Big B.
Dr. the Honorable Nayan Gatsby-Dolly, Minister of Education, the Honorable Minister of Sport and Community Development, Ms. Shamfa Kujo, the Honorable Secretary of the Division of Education, Research and Technology, and I love how she broke out in a smile. She was looking to make sure I got it right. Ms. Orisha Hackett and her assistant, Mr. Orlando Kerr, Mr. Wayne Clark, Assistant Secretary for Sport, Ms. Natalie Phipps Fleming, and there she smiles, she of the NGC. We have also other dignitaries up in the stands, and student athletes and teachers and well-wishers, and my good friend, President of SSFL, Mr. Good afternoon, everybody. Now, all you know me, right? And I ain't staying long today, because we have much to come to Tobago. Welcome to National Secondary Schools Track and Field Championships. It has been a long time coming. The last time we had this, it was right here in 2020, and the day after the country locked down. But I am telling you, today marks the opening of this country, because today marks a special day. It marks a movement in track and field at secondary school level. Now, I am going to show you something that you would have never seen before. Watch down here. Gentlemen, could you go sideways, please? Go sideways. Right, thank you very much, gentlemen. These ladies, never together before, they are together today because all of them are so ready to push secondary school track and field to the heights it's supposed to be. and put us at #1 in the Caribbean and very high on the world standing. As you compete today,
the power and the might of the Big B. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Brewster, for your very powerful, instructive, and informative welcome and opening remarks. One more time, put your hands together for the President, Mr. Joseph Brewster. Yes. As expected, we have sponsors and corporate are here to support the second
chain and talent pool through several programs targeting primary schools. However, we recognize that development of talent at secondary school level is equally critical to the strength of the value chain. For this reason, we were approached by the Trinidad and Tobago Schools Track and Field Association as title sponsor at the games, and we jumped at it. Allows us to support of our aspiring young track and field athletes a stage to showcase their talent, and importantly, to grow and improve through competitions. Equally,
being here, showing up and showing out, filling the stadium with laughter and excitement as we haven't seen in about 2 or so years. And so, as Secretary of Education, Research and Technology, it gives me great pleasure to host you along with my division in collaboration, of course, with the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Sport, and the secondary schools track and field executive to bring some life back into the stadium, returning here right after 2-year hiatus of not having this type of meet here in Tobago. We didn't come here for no small meet. Let me extend my apologies. Yeah? And so I want to see the camaraderie that you have extended in your regions being extended here again today. And Tobago schools, I want you to show that true Tobago spirit of hospitality and warmth, and ensure that you let them understand what it means to be a resident of the greatest little island on the planet, yeah? And so, again, we want to see elements of team spirit, of commitment, hard work, keen competition. We want to ensure that we remain free of accidents and incidents, and that you look out for your fellow colleagues on the track. And then at the end of the day, we leave here being proud of our accomplishments, not only as a country, Trinidad and Tobago, but as athletes on the global scale. Have a good afternoon all, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much once again, Mr. Risha Hackett, Secretary in the Division of Education, Research and Technology, for your very uplifting remarks. Much appreciated. As we continue with the program, please allow me the honor and privilege to welcome the Honorable Minister of Sport and Community Development, the Honorable Shamfa Kojo. Let's put our hands together.
Thank you. Dwight York Stadium, Tobago, Trinidad, a hearty good afternoon. And thank you for taking the time out to be with us this afternoon as we celebrate another meet of the secondary school track and field associations and schools throughout Trinidad and Tobago. As Minister with responsibility for sport and with responsibility for this facility, the Dwight York Stadium, I must say that I'm really excited to see Dwight York Stadium abuzz with activity once again, especially from our youngest set of athletes in Trinidad and Tobago, secondary school athletes. Today we welcome 95 schools here in Tobago. The very first time we did this was 2020. I want to salute Mr. Brewster and the team from Secondary School Track and Field Association for giving Tobago a shot once again. As you know, this year we are hosting the Commonwealth Youth Games, and that features young people between the ages of 14 and and 18, which are secondary school students. Thousands of athletes would come from all around the world to Trinidad and Tobago. We are hosting some of the games in Tobago and some in Trinidad. So these games act as a qualifying event for other Caribbean competitions throughout the year, and also for the Commonwealth Youth Games, which will be hosted here in Trinidad and Tobago from August 4th to 11th. Today, I want to salute NGC for being that main corporate sponsor. We also have Blue Waters on board, Gatorade on board, and a host of other corporate sponsors, because we as government cannot do it alone. It takes a village, and when I say a village, everybody who's involved. I want to give special commendation to the teachers and the principals, and I think that this is very important for the stakeholders in the education system. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So sport and recreation is an important part of the development of our young people. And we are working hand in hand with the Ministry of Education and the Trinidad and Tobago Secondary School Track and Field Association to bring more sporting glory and more sporting activities through the school system. We are already partnering with Jamaica and other Caribbean countries. A couple weeks ago, we hosted the Caribbean Relay Championships, where we brought in schools from throughout the region. And this year in July, for the very first time, we are going to host a champs of all secondary school champs here in Trinidad and Tobago, where we welcome secondary school athletes or champions of secondary school competitions from throughout the region. So we as a government stand resolute in our commitment to continue to support the education system and the Track and Field Association in reviving sport at the school level and providing these opportunities for these youngsters. So here's to clean competition, here's to growth and development through sport, here's to camaraderie, here's to friendship, here's to fellowship, and many, many more years of Tobago hosting the national track and field competition. So
for welcoming me to our whole country, Tobago, today. I also want to thank Secretary Jerisha Hackett, Assistant Secretary Orlando Kerr, and Secretary Wayne Clark for having me here in Tobago. I want to thank Big B and the team, the secondary schools track and field team, for bringing this event to Tobago. Let us give them a round of applause, students. Thank NGC for being most present, not just by intention, but putting their money where their mouth is. Because without them, it would be difficult to have this here today. Office of the Prime Minister, Sport and Culture Fund. I want to thank them all, because we have not been in this position for 3 years. And our schools have suffered for it. Our students have clamored for it. And younger, Brother B, I feel stronger. So today, it is indeed a pleasure to be here. I am so glad for all of our students, our athletes. Who is the next Shareem Richards here? That's what it means. This exposure to sport means that our student athletes get a chance to show themselves and to progress in the career of sport. So it is a wonderful thing to be here. And to all who have made it possible, we are very grateful. And I want to make a call to all of our corporate Trinidad and Tobago. If you are not helping a school in some way, then it means that there's room for you at the table in some sphere, whether it is culture, whether it is in school operations, whether it is in supporting the sporting teams. If you, as corporate T&T, are not helping a school, then please step up to the table. Our young people need you, and the government cannot do it alone. So we are very happy for all of our corporate sponsors who have been involved in the schools and who are helping our young people. Young people, I heard that in the last event, Toko won by 2 points over Bishops. Who is going to win this today? Let me hear. But like I ain't hearing good. What? Who will win today? I hear in Scarborough, sir. Huh? Who is going to win today? Let me hear. Represent your school. Well, all I can say is, may the best school win today. And all of you, enjoy yourself, have a wonderful time, and thank you again to all who have made this possible.
The voice of the Minister of Education, the one and only, the Honorable Dr. Nyan Gatsby Dolly. Let's put our hands together one more time for in appreciation of the very warm welcome remarks. Our cultural item is going to be done by some students, a dance from Signal Hill Secondary and Goodwood Secondary. They're going to be dancing to a tune entitled Out and Bad by Voice. And I think we just need to quickly recognize Alexandria Stewart, Kenya Henry, Carissa Khalif Bigat, Natasha Weeks, Ronald Thomas, Kenya Mills, Kadisha Lovell, Tisha Taylor, Rodford McKenna, Zakia Boswell, Gina Price, Galicia Williams, Kishona Wells, and Nisha Crenshaw, all from Signal Hill, while we'll also have Najamil Boris, Alana Cotrington, and Chadicia Walker from Goodwood High School, doing a dance to the song Out, Out, Out and Bad by Voice. And while that is being done, the schools will depart, the flag bearers, and the dancers make their way on stage. Let's welcome them, please. Out and Bad, Signal Hill and Goodwood High School.
Trouble, just for showing cause of trouble. Everybody buying bottles. Well, after we cause of trouble. Somebody in my room to mash up this place. Front to the back, I jump up and away. Whole place shell and madness in here. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them out there. Front to the back, I jump up and away. Whole place shell and madness in here. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them out there. Look, they want me already, they go put me on, Lord. Right up, brother, right up, boy. You see that kind of stupidness is not allowed, Lord. Right up, brother, right up, boy. Why they go up, but then they don't listen. So we can your music and rhythm. Look, people all up in parade. Shouting this time when they listen. So far, the Roman. Ice, the place low, man, and bright. Well, I'm going home, lash up tonight. Because we out and party. Trouble, just for showing cause of trouble. Everybody buying bottles. Well, after we cause of trouble. Somebody in the room to mash up this place. Front to the back, the jump up and away. Whole place shell is madness in here. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them out there. Front to the back, the jump up and away. Whole place shell is madness in here. Fling everything way up in the air. Show them out there. If we don't behave, then they can stop the fast.
Oh yeah! Fantastic job there and performance as they continue. The dance squad from Signal Hill, you know? The dance squad from Signal Hill. Yeah.
Yes, and we are back here live. We have a cultural dance here from some cultural. It's a cultural item here from the Signal Secondary School and Dodo Secondary School
After the party then. After the party it's hotel lobby then. After the NSC we burn a one split. And after couple magnum a gal forget it. Yes ma, back it up the kid that money you spend. All of me team they just show the whole of your friend. Matalana signal to me sending battles on 10. While everybody a show 3 of us them at it again. So watch it bounce, hop, skip your enemy there. Swing your one from left to right, me know the saga mad there. Beat them like a whipping on me and me nah look no friend. No for them they hear attack when them see we them not nothing. Bounce, hop, make sure you swing your one there. When them come to you with argument, make sure you run them. Happy I live a life, I make money, we not a problem. I back a chat and make us say them bad, we not look at them. Bounce, so you feel bounce. Bounce, so you feel bounce. Diary, which doctor calls a munda? Take the girl from Mr. Hunter. Say Hunter, oh the doctor, so the doctor take away his daughter. Now the girl she under pressure, cause the doctor want to cook her. Push she in a pressure cooker. You take out the recipe, put it on the gun. Start to chance, start to beat the drum. The girl no one go down. She whine to the beat of the drum. Whine to the beat of the drum. Whine to the beat of the drum.
These young ladies are showing off their dancing skills here today.
Best late entry of the century. Braga. Yo. I'm not going no small fete. Let me extend my apologies. Only big fete with big flag going overhead like canopy. Rag in me back pocket with a white vest, sneakers and wallabies. Knife tips and tight pants. I never really rate none of these. I come from past festival and from customs and from flour mills. Pass a fete, fire fete and licensing fete and them had a power pill. Everybody gone nice and groovy bunchy, all you pushing power still. If it's me, I'll only be with power on a hill. I ain't come here for no stand up. I come to party with the hand up. So all soca people put your 2 hands in the air. Your 2 hands in the air. Your 2 hands in the air. I never come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. All soca people put your 2 hands in the air. Your 2 hands in the air. All soccer lovers, do this, do this, do this.
That was a beautiful dance here by the Goodwood Secondary School.
Signal Hill Dance Crew. The dance squad looking real good. Thank you once again for the fantastic rendition and performance of the Goodwood High School plus the Signal Hill Dance Squad. One more time, let's put our hands together. Please give them some love. Yeah, give them some love. Love, 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 love. Yeah. And we continue now as we're getting down to the end of the program, but two more very important, or three important exercises that we ought to do to complete it will be the athlete's oath. And to do the athlete's oath, it's Lalini Grant, Scarborough Secondary School, Carifta 2019 and 2022.
Up next is the athlete's oath. I think this is always a part of the secondary school.
I understand that Lalini Grant is not here. It's Adriana Kortner here.
Always go out
Adriana
and
Kortner
give
is
the
here.
oath of an
So
athlete.
National Secondary School Girls Open Hammer Champion 2020 and Discus Silver Medalist 2020. Joseph Payne Memorial Classic Barbados Silver Medalist 2020. Entry champion for 2019. Adriana Kortner will now do the athlete's oath for us. Please welcome her.
We declare that we will take part in the National Secondary Schools Track and Field Championship in the spirit of true sportsmanship, recognizing the rules which govern it for the honor of our schools, our districts, and the glory of sports.
Thank you very much, Kortner, for your very, very pronounced utterances concerning the athlete's oath. And as expected, if there are athletes, there are officials, because they are the ones responsible for the organization and the execution of the event. Please welcome to do the officials' oath, former student of Scarborough Secondary, Alicia Henry.
Alicia Henry will be
We declare that we will officiate in the National Secondary School Track and Field Championship in the true sports of sportsmanship, recognizing the rules which govern it, and for the honor and the glory of the sport.
Lovely, thank you. Thank you very much, Alicia, for your very kind sharing on behalf of all the officials. Now, just before we have the declaration of the event, I would like just to ask each and every one to stand just for a moment, please. Just for a moment, a very important exercise. We would have done this in the Relay Festival in Trinidad, but because of the magnitude of the exercise and the importance of it, a gentleman who would have served for many, many years, very committed, very dedicated, and very diligent as principal of the Blanchet Secondary School and also former president of the SSTF. We just have a moment of silence for Mr. Philip Mario Kalu on his passing. Thank you very much, and may perpetual light shine upon him, and may his soul rest in peace. The honor of declaring any sport is a significant one, and therefore to do us the needful and the honor on behalf of the entire SSTF and all those on the inside here, please welcome Dr. Nayan Gasvidoli, who will now do the declaration.
It is my privilege and honor to declare the 2023 edition of the Secondary Schools Track and Field Championships now open.
Well done, thank you very much, Dr. Nyan Gatsby-Dolly. And opening on the declaration of the games, Mr. President, my humblest apologies, sir. The Secondary School Track and Field Association. Thank you very much once again to every single individual who would have shared from the national anthem done by Keyshawn Campbell of Mason Hall Secondary, Vanessa Otley, the Assistant Secretary doing the opening prayer, Mr. Joseph Brewster for his welcome and opening remarks, Zarisha Hackett for her uplifting remarks, for the remarks shared, the instructive and comprehensive and positive remarks done by the two honorable persons in the person of Shamfa Kudro, Minister of Sport and Community Development, as well as the Honorable Dr. Nyan Gatsby-Dolly, Minister of Education, as well as the fantastic and wonderful performance by the Out and Bad dance done by Signal Hill and Goodwood Secondary, the officials' oath done by Codner or by Alicia, and the athletes' oath done by Codner, and then we just had the declaration of the opening of the National Championship 2023. It is right here at the beautiful facilities of the Dwight York Stadium, just about 27 minutes after the 2 p.m. hour. Hey, stand by, 2 minutes time, going straight back into what? The athletic events, track and field. The athletes ready to rumble and roll and rock. Steady, and the officials too. So in next 2 minutes, we're moving straight into those events. The remainder of the 400 meters, the long jump, the high jump, the javelin throw, discus throw, among several others. And javelin also, and long jump on the far side, as well as on the near side here too. The athletes for the 17 and under and 17 and over, please report to the starting area. Boys as well as girls, you would like to get that event completed. 17 and 17 and over, 17 and under, 17 and over, 400 meter, please report to the starting line now, or the area of the 400 meters, and the officials will advise you accordingly.
It'll be on the yeah, this is girls under 17, 400 meters, prelims. Okay.
No, after
see the girls, and they are now setting up their starting blocks, having themselves ready for this 400 meter. I think this will be a very blistering race.
On your marks. Set.
And over they are here now in the girls under 17 400 meters. On the Cariftas time is a 56.43 seconds. The top 8 will advance, which is the top 2 in each heat plus the next 2 best times. Just about 52 seconds on the clock. It's going down and down and down. And remember that the 8 will advance. 3 in this one. Getting ahead there in the lane 3, LaQuisha Robley of San Fernando East Secondary.
And that was a powerful run there by LaQuisha for San Fernando Secondary. I think she just faded a bit in the last 50 meters there. Seems to be struggling a bit in coming home on the stretch there. And this second heat seems to be a very packed field. And we are waiting on the starters here.
Douglas, please report to the prize given area. Alistair Douglas.
On your marks. Set.
Boom. Heat 2 in the girls under 17 400 meters. A pack house in this one here now. Yeah. Yeah. On the back stretch. As they approach the 200 meter marker. Coming around the bend.
It's coming around
QJ
the bend.
Stewart.
Stewart of, I think this
of
is
Signal
the
Hill.
Yeah. She seems to be striding away, pulling away in the last 30 meters here. And there's a powerful run coming in from
Camilla Swan of Bishop East.
So she's pushing very hard. And could she take it? No.
1, 2 in that order.
KJ Stewart have to take her foot off the pedal in the last 50 meters there.
Talia Martin of Speyside Secondary, please report to the call room now. Talia Martin of Speyside Secondary, please report to the call room now. Talia Martin of Speyside Secondary, please report to the call room now.
This is a call for Damien Moore. Please report to the long jump area. Damien Moore of Scarborough Secondary, please report to the long jump area.
Partners, yo. On your mark. Set.
Good now. 3 out of 3.
Bishop is pulling over here.
15 seconds on the clock. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh.
There's a race coming on here, and this is lane number 4. Keeps striding away here. Powerful finish by her. That's a powerful finish there.
Ladies and gentlemen, medal ceremony for the girls hammer throw. Presenting the medals is the Secretary for SSTF, bronze medalist from Sandy Grande Secondary, Aneshka Mahase.
Now we see the girls under 17, 400 meters as well. 3 out of 3.
Silver medalist
We have
from
lane 1,
NEC, Nisha
Makayat
Lyon.
Crest of Woodbrook, Camber, Adela of St. Augustine, Philip Charlene, Bishop Anesti,
Gold medalist
Davidson
and our girls
Angel of
hammer throw
Signal Hill,
champion from Roxborough, Deontay Graham.
Rosa Taisha, East Mukarapo,
Medical
Selena
personnel needed
Kellyanne,
for athlete by the
Columbia Secondary, Ned Victoria, Mova Secondary, and Martin Makar of Chaguanas North, lane number 8.
The schools that are involved with the relays, representing their schools in the relays, you're asked to report to the photo finish room now to complete your declaration forms. It must be completed at the very same spot. So teachers of the schools that are in the relays, please report to the photo finish room now to fill the declaration forms. Medical personnel, okay, we are seeing them arriving now.
This one seems to be advanced up to each from the best time Wednesday. 500 girls. Girls on the 1700 meter dash.
Stand by now for the girls of 17 and over, 400 meter dash. Correct time is 55.42 seconds. On your mark.
Set.
On their way here now, and the girls are 17 and over 400 meters. Good start it is. As they approach the 200 meter marker now, here it comes. As they come around the bend here now. Sophia John of Bishop East. Kiva Scott of Scarborough Secondary. Jada Thomas of Holy Name Convent. So getting over the line there, Sophia John of Bishop East, followed by Kiva Scott of Scarborough Secondary, Jada Thomas of Holy Name Convent. On the inside, Trisha Marcus of Pentecostal Light and Life. And completing the event, Janaya Clement of Canopia Secondary.
This is a call for the following athletes to report at the prize-giving area. Peyton Winter, Maya King,
And this is
Makwada
heat
William,
number 2
Makwada
of girls
Modatis,
over 17 plus in lane 1. We have Clark, Rachel from Tranquility, Philadelphia, Nyla of Speyside, Noreen Jane of Holy Name Presentation, Port of Spain Holy Name, Port of Spain, sorry. Simonette Tierra of Barataria North, Bruce X of Toku, Martin Renin of Holy Faith Convent, Mohammed Aliyah of St. Augustine, and Lizama Caldera of Miracle. Seems to have 2 scratch, lane number 6 and lane number 8.
Good start this time around. In heat 3 out of 3 in the girls under 17, 400 meters.
Toko Secondary.
The time is 55.42. That's the Carifta time. 8 will advance to the finals later on this evening. Zia Brewster from Toko is in the lead here as she approaches the 200-meter marker. Up on the clock, 31.5 seconds. Completing the first 100, 200, and the 50 meters. Comes around the bend, still in the lead.
She just tried.
Zia Brewster from Toko Secondary in the lead.
Striding powerfully
with 55
here.
seconds on the clock. She gets over the line there ahead of the young lady in lane 4 and the 2, and they are Diamond Pole of Holy Name Convent, Jamila Cox of San Juan South, completing on the outside Patrice Herbert of Mason Hall, and on the inside Janaba Davis of Holy Faith Couva. Completion of heat 3 out of 3 in the girls under 17, 1 lap.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make special mention and congratulations goes out to Goodwood High School, Caleb Campbell. He has just surpassed the Carifta standard in the boys' high jump, 1.85 meters.
And that was a great achievement by Goodwood High School high jumper there, Caleb.
Medical personnel needed on the far side there. Medical personnel needed on the far side, just around the 200-meter starting position.
Bronze medalist from Bonner Secondary, Makwada Moore. Silver medalist from Roxborough, Maya King. Gold medalist and our girls under 17 discus champion is Peyton Windsor from Sawa South. Congratulations to you ladies.
We get now a move into the boys under 17, 400 meters. Oh yes, white flag goes up there for him.
Great jump there.
Jump. Man Jaden Clement in lane 4 from Cohen Hamilton. One of the MVPs from the South Central. And also he has attained the Carifta time already with a 49.97 seconds. The Carifta time is 50.32 seconds. And already Jaden Clement a dip under the qualifying Carifta time.
On your marks.
It's the final heat here, I believe, for the girls over 17.
Stand up. On your marks.
I have to say it's a beautiful day for track and field. The sun is out and there's a gentle breeze blowing across this Dwight York Stadium here.
Sir.
And that's the start now of the heat 2 out of 3 in the boys. Or girls, actually. 400 meters.
That's a beautiful start there.
Let's give them all the supporters that come around there in front of the main stand. Moving towards that finishing line. Every single point is critically important for these athletes. They know that very well. One more person on the track still. Yes. 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 She wants it. She needs it. Just give it to her.
That's the beauty of sports, no matter what. Finishing is a key part here.
Lovely, well done.
Strolling in.
Thank you.
In a minute and 33 seconds.
Medal ceremony for the girls in the 17 100-meter hurdle. Presenting the medals is Miss Romeo. Bronze medals from Signal Hill, O'Shea Kabi. Silver medalist from Holy Faith, Vancouver, K.W.S. Gomes. Gold medalist and our girls in the 17 100-meter hurdles champion from Woodbrook Secondary, Tanique Vincent.
Yes, and we have the boys. On the 17 400 meters dash, heat 1. We have lane 1. Speyside High School.
Anyone misplacing their cell phone, please check the sound system area and with proper
live.
description, you can claim such.
Lane 3, Signal Hill. Lane 4, Vancouver. Lane 5, Vancouver and Miracle. In lane 7, lane 6. In lane 7 is Conopia, and lane 7 Presentation.
On your marks.
I see there's 2 scratch as well, lane 4 and lane 3, and lane 2.
Sir.
As a start now of the boys.
The race is off.
Under 17, 400 meters. Anyone misplacing a cell phone, please check the sound system area. And with proper description, you can claim.
He's making up the stagger. He's already on the bend there. He's looking quite comfortable coming around the bend here. And he seems to be heading into the final straight.
Malachi Cordner, please report to the Scarborough secondary area. Malachi Cordner, please report to the Scarborough secondary area now. With 47 seconds on the clock. Trying to make themselves.
This is from lane 5.
And put themselves in a position to qualify in this, the 400 meters. Just get some information there very soon. It's kind of a little crazy.
And now we are seeing heat number 2.
This is a call for the following athletes. Please report to the prize-giving area. LaQueen Welch, Zariah Pascal, Deliana Rouse, Keon John,
Darius from
Emmanuel
Batavia North,
Samuel,
Jahim
Samuel Blanche,
from Kunupia
Haley
Secondary,
Lynch, Carrie Cielto,
Justin
Nathaniel King.
from Holy Cross,
And taking the winner's position in the first heat
Makalam
in the boys under 17,
from East
Jelani
Mokarapu,
Chinyalu of
Shezlon from
Secondary
Roxborough,
School, in a time of
Jada
51.16 seconds.
from Bishop Tobago,
That's the first heat in the boys under 17
Jalen
400 meter
from
dash.
QRC, and Kyle from Cova.
On your marks. Set.
And that's the start of Heat 2 in the boys under 17 400 meters. The 8 will advance in time, and the top 2 in each heat plus the next 2 best times will advance. For those who are concerned,
This seems
the
to be a
correct
very
time
even
is
keel race.
50.32. And already, Cohen Hamilton student and outstanding athlete from the South Central region, Jaden Clement, has already attained a qualifying time of 49.97. 40 seconds on the clock. 1 minute after the 3 p.m. hour.
That's a powerful run
Running
there
out
by
of lane
Cohen
4 there.
Athletics.
Michaelan Woods easily gets over there. As we'll see the time, one more person still on the track. Cohen Hamilton's Kyle Cooper.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just before we have that prize distribution there, relay declaration forms. Please check the photo finish room
all schools are involved pertaining to the declaration forms, really declaration forms, please check the photo finish room now on the upstairs, the upper level.
Ladies and gentlemen, medal ceremony for the boys over 17 110-meter hurdles. Presenting the medals is Mr. Robert Warner, the trustee of SSTF. Bronze medalist from Hillview College, Samuel Blush.
Page Malachi Cordner, Scarborough Secondary needs you now. Malachi Cordner, Scarborough Secondary School needs you as of now. NOW, brother, come forward quickly. Time is of essence.
Silver medalist from St. Francis Boys, Emmanuel Samuel. Gold medalist from St. Anthony's in the 2023 Boys over 17 110-meter hurdles champion is Keon John. Congratulations, young men.
Now we've seen the Heat 3, the preliminaries of.
On your marks.
As we have seen in him, Thomas Jada, Bonnier, Lane 1, Jack, Kelon of Bishop Tobago, Matthew of Scarborough Secondary, Devontae of Roxborough,
And as a start now,
Signal
our
Hill,
Heat 3 in the
Monsieur
boys
Fatima,
under 17 400
and
meters.
Jaden of Corridon, San Fernando, and Michaela of St. George's.
On the back stretch now, looking very strong. Looking to get into that qualifying time, of which the 8 with time, the fastest time will advance into the finals. 23 seconds on the clock thus far. 50.32 seconds is the Carifta standard time. Already, Jaden Clement of Cohen Hamilton is inside with a 49.97 seconds. Yeah.
And this is a race here by Rockville Secondary School.
Is something going to happen here?
And
Time.
Fatima on Signal Hill.
Oh my goodness, what a rivalry. He literally tell him, wait a minute, Deontay Thomas and Keel Reid of Signal Hill.
And that was one of the most attractive 400-meter finish there.
It's Roxborough challenge Signal Hill there. Let's see what kind of time will be clocked. Reid in a time of 52.34 seconds. 52.34 seconds, that's for Reid. Keel Reid of Signal Hill just getting the better of Deontay Thomas of Roxborough Secondary.
I've seen the girls doing some high jump warm up here. On the southern side, next to the 400-meter starting line. As well, we are seeing the boys discuss taking place now at the northern side of the ground.
Stand by now for the 17 and over 400 meter boys.
Yes.
of which the
Signal Hill, lane 1.
top 2 in each
lane
heat
2.
plus the next 2 best times will advance as far as time is concerned.
St.
8
Anthony's,
will advance to the final.
lane 3.
Standard is 48.42
West
seconds.
in lane 4. St. Francois Boys, lane 5. Shiva Boys, lane 6. Presentation College, lane 7. And Mason Hall in lane 8.
On your marks. Set.
And here we go now in the 17 and over boys 400 meters. One lap of the track here at the Dwight York Stadium in a beautiful scenic Bacolé in Tobago. The return of the SSTF National Championship. The finest of the athletes throughout Trinidad and Tobago assembling right here and competing against each other, looking for excellence and supremacy. Good. Oh yes, that's Anderson. Gonna be Tristan. These guys and them just apparently jog the last 200 meters.
I think he actually really jogged. He didn't even push themselves there.
Thomas in 50.
Thomas in 50.56. And that's
5-6 seconds, and Peters in 50.84.
I think Thomas
That
has
goes in 51,
a lot more. I
51.25.
think he can go under that 50 seconds. I think he should be able to do at least a 48. But the way he has run that first heat, and that's a smart way to run your heat. Just get by and save the best for last. And we are seeing Toko in lane 1. In heat 2 of 3. Trinity East in lane 2. Holy Name Convent, Holy Cross, lane 3. Trinity East, lane 4. Mason Hall, lane 5. Fatima, lane 6. Five Rivers, lane 7. And Arima North in lane 8.
Signal Hill. Signal Hill. Going clear with our rhythm section.
On your marks. Set.
Full house here now. Who's it gonna be? Earlier on, these guys and them just jogged the first. While the javelin continues, as well as the discus and the long jump, also attaining supremacy on the field. Back on the track is the 400 meter 17 plus. 40 seconds on the clock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How? Huh. Comfortably getting it over the line there in lane 4. 4, 5, and 3. Kyle Williams of Trinity Colleges. Boris Anderson of Mason Hall. And on the inside there, Villafana, Jai Holder of Holy Cross. Remember, the top 2 in each heat plus the next 2 best times will qualify. Williams in 51.73, Boris in 52.74, Holder in 53.06. Oh yeah. Boom. Check. Signal Hill.
Rhythm section.
Signal
Please
Hill.
pause.
All right, we're just taking it down a little bit now.
Ladies and gentlemen, focus your attention at the long jump area. Introducing the competitors in the boys and the 17 long jump. First up from Union, Daniel Black. Representing Cohen, Jalen Small. From Toko Secondary, Isaiah Edwards. From Tunapuna Secondary, Israel Leon Singh. From Sando Central, Khalil Chablal. Representing Holy Cross College, Jordan Benoit. From Signal Hill Secondary, Shakit Fleming. From Roxborough, Nicholas Solomon. From St. James Secondary, Tristan Craig. Representing Scarborough Secondary, Orion Alexander. From Toko Secondary, Dante Stewart. And from Naparima College, Timothy Hamilton. Best of luck to you guys.
On your marks.
See tree here.
Set.
Yes, heat 3 out of 3 in the boys are 17 and over 400 meters. The top 8 will advance. Very strong on the inside, on the backstretch there. Jordan Pope of Queen's Royal College. Further on the outside, new butler Joshua Williams. So right now, Jordan Pope and Joshua Williams. Joshua Williams of the new butler. Jordan Pope of Queen's Royal College. Just literally jogging over the line there, and a spurt, and that's lane 6. Javan Smith of Goodwood High School. Taking that 1, 2, 3 official position unofficially on the inside. Levi Crooks of Barataria South.
Yes, that was an interesting race there by these young men. I think I've seen discus boys will live over 17 at the far end. Nigeria having some long jump here. And that's a poor attempt there. I think from way behind the line.
On the line very soon will be the heptathlon athletes. Or pentathlon, sorry. You'll advise you accordingly dressed now on the upcoming events.
Another attempt there by this young athletes from Tobago.
This is a call for LeBron James, Caleb David, Farrell Jerry, LaQueen Welch, Soraya Pascal, and Deliana Rouse. Please report to the prize-giving area. Again, LeBron James, Caleb David, Farrell Jerry, LaQueen Welch, Soraya Pascal, and Deliana Rouse.
The secondary school is lining up for a long jump here. Seems to
girls. So we'll have the combination of both the boys and the girls in the under 15 age group category. All of them involved in the triathlon, 3 events. It will be the girls' triathlon, 400 meters, all 8 athletes involved. Scene 1, lane 1. Sarai Ince of St. Joseph Convent. Blessing Tate of Scarborough Secondary, lane 2. Naomi Henry of Roxborough in lane 3. No one in lane 4 from Pentecostal Light and Life. Lane 5, Amara Bagan of St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando. Now we have someone in lane 4. Gianna Dumas of Pentecostal Light and Life. Tamaya Romain of Scarborough Secondary in lane 6. Amy Gray of St. Joseph Port of Spain in lane 7. That's what it looks like. Just moving around the athletes a bit there now.
$400.
Which one? All over the program or?
Well, the program here. Well, I ain't getting there.
A true privilege and honor to have each and every one here with us in support of the Secondary School Track and Field Association National Championship, Day 1. As soon as we afforded the opportunity of the information pertaining to the standings of the respective schools, we'll share it with you. High jump girls are 17 and over. Boys 17 plus discus throw also in progress. The boys who are involved in the triathlon 400 meter, please report to the start of the 400 meter, please. Those boys who are involved in the 400 meter triathlon, please report to the starting position, which is the start of the 400 meters. The officials are waiting you here as we shift right back now to the track, and we are witnessing the girls 400 meters triathlon in progress. Boys, you're right after. So both boys who are involved in the triathlon and doing the 400 meters, you are needed at the starting position of the 400 meters. 3 events they will need to make. It's important, 3 events, and they're giving their very best. It's going very, very important. All of them, very close one there in lane 6 and 3 as they go down.
Very difficult competition. You have to do at least all the events in this track and field. He has to do field events, and they still have to do these track runs as well. So I know it will take a toll on these youngsters here today. I wish them all the best in this triathlon.
This is a call for LeBron James, Caleb David, Farrell Jerry, LaQueen Welch, Zariah Pascal, and Delana Rose. Please report to the prize-giving area.
Henry in a time of 1 minute 8.67 seconds. In the girls under 15 400 meters triathlon, we are requesting the boys for the triathlon 400 meters. Please make your way to the starting area of the 400 meters. As of now, please, all boys who are involved in the 400 meters triathlon category, please report to the starting line. The officials are waiting you there.
One athlete here is taken off from the triathlon. Hope she'll be okay. She seems to be in a bit of distress here.
Just about 25 minutes moving up to the 4 p.m. hour of the SSTF National Championship, of which we have loads of talent being displayed in track as well as field events. A number of athletes trying to make a concerted effort to qualify to represent the red, white, and black, leading up to the Carifta Games, as we have the Carifta Trials also coming up very soon under the auspices of the entries of Trinidad and Tobago.
Setting themselves for this 400-meter triathlon run.
Believe now that we have again, you're able to hear me clearly wherever you are because of the powerful, sweet, and dynamic, effective and efficient system of mystical sounds. And the man behind the turntable, DJ, yeah, better known with the name Denzel Jones. So it's DJ. Mm-hmm.
On your marks.
Sir. Well done. Start of the triathlon boys. 4 in total they'll be doing. Zia Stewart of Roxbury in lane 1. Kamani Edwards in lane 2 from Scarborough Secondary. Khalil Williams of Holy Cross in lane 3. Wazia Dan Clay of Blanchishes in lane 4. Ronaldo Joseph of Roxborough in lane 5. Ishmael Evangelist of Holy Cross in lane 6. Jaheim Sandy of Scarborough Secondary in lane 7. This is what it looks like now as they're coming around that top turn there and holding on to the lead in that lane 6. It's Ishmael Evangelist of Holy Cross glancing over his shoulders every single time or every single second in their time will credit them with the required points that will put them in good stead to vie for the title of the most outstanding triathlon male athlete in the under 15 category at this, the SSTF National Championship 2023. So Sandy in a time of 1 minute 1.48 seconds.
This is very interesting here. I think we'll be seeing some long jump here just in front of us.
So James Sandy of
high jump as well.
1 minute 1.8 seconds there, taking that 400 meters. Evangelist in second position. Dantley holds down that third position.
Ladies and gentlemen, in progress is the boys in the 17 long jump. Leading after the first attempt from Cuniper Secondary, Jaheim Hodlin.
As we continue here with the girls high jump. And that's a foul jump there from the girl of Speyside High.
South, please report to the photo finish room now to deal with your declaration forms. St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando West, Diego Martin North, and Shagona South. Could you kindly please report to the photo finish to deal with the relay declaration form? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up on the runway at the long jump area from Scarborough Secondary, Orion Alexander. Next up, with his second attempt from Cuniper Secondary, Kyle Hamlet.
think we'll have the 1500 meter girls.
Next up, from Togo, Dante Stewart.
That's a foul jump there. Now we're having the boys discuss.
From Nap Boys, Timothy Hamilton.
Joe, yeah, seems to be a good one.
Coming up in a bit is the third and final attempt of the boys in the 17 long jump.
To the athletes I'm referring to.
Steady pace here in this 1500 meter girls. Seems to be the finish of the discus string there by the young boys.
Return to the track with the 1500 meters in progress at this time with the girls under 17.
Seems like Mason Hall is just trying to extend their lead there.
The girls under 15 completing the first 200 meters in the lead. Togo Secondary in the lead slightly, with Arizia Cox followed closely there by Bishops. Then the young man from Arima Central, Mikael Serrat.
This race is setting up to be an interesting race by Togo. Let's see how this will go. Who is playing the tactical race here?
So Malik. So right now it's Mikel Serret of Arima Young of Bishops Tobago. And Arisisa.
Congratulations to you, young men. And thank you, Mr. Brunson. This is a call for Zariah Pascal. Please report to the prize-given area. Zariah Pascal.
Stand by for the girls under 17, 1500 meters.
On your mark.
And this is the start. 5 minutes, 8.18 seconds. Very, very important announcement. A representative of each school which had encountered transportation issues this morning, please meet with Mr. Joseph Brewster in the VIP lounge now. Vice President in the VIP lounge now. All schools that would have experienced and encountered transportation issues this morning.
Gentlemen, medal ceremony for the girls in the 15, 60-meter hurdles. Presenting the medals is Mr. Young, Mr. Andel Young, bronze medalist from Tunapuna Secondary. Silver medalist from Eldorado West Secondary, Zariah Pascal. Gold medalist from Holy Name Convent, Deliana Rouse. Congratulations to you all, young ladies.
Here they come. Girls under 17, 1500 meters. Joel Williams of Signal Hill. Terisha Harry of Speyside in that third position. Medical personnel needed. We continue. In the lead. Unfortunately falling down. Taking the lead there would have been Adriana Williams of Malik. But it's now Speyside versus Signal Hill in the lead. As they move towards that 200-meter marker. Speyside now in the person of Terisha Harry. Joel Williams of Signal Hill in second. Extending the lead is Speyside. There she comes, come on. Bring her home. Speyside, Terisha Harry. Speyside. Inside now. There comes Signal Hill. SH. Oh yeah. Joel Williams. Well done, girl. Nice. Come on. Who is up next? As we welcome them, some of them. Got more. Yeah.
338. Jada Alvarez of Maruga. Coming in one by one now. Completing it. Toko secondary. More athletes on the track here. High jump going on. Long jump finish in front of the main stand. Finish on the far side too. This is Bishop now. Repeat, please. San Fernando West. Diego Martin North. Come to the photo finish booth. Right. Completion of the girls under 17. 1,500 meters.
This is a call for the following athletes. Please report to the prize-giving area. Lalini Grant, Ruth Irvin, Janelle Campbell, Adalia Sylvester, Carissa Williams, Malia George, Tanique Vinson, Laurie Clark, and Peyton Winter. Again, Lalini Grant, Ruth Irvin, Janelle Campbell, Adalia Sylvester, Carissa Williams, Malia George, Tanique Vinson, Laurie Clark, and Peyton Winter.
Very talented athletes in this one. The Carifta standard time is 5 minutes, 2.23 seconds. Straight final. Some of the featured athletes for this 2023 National Championship are Josiah Peters from Aranguez Educational Secondary in the boys 17 and over 400 meters. Jenny Gans of Bishop Anstey High in the 1 and 200 meters girls 17 plus. Malik Young from the boys 17 discus and shot put. Cowell Hamilton, Jaden Clement, who already has achieved the 400 meters in the boys. In this one, 12 of them involved. A very fast start it is. Signal in this one.
Signal secondary, Miss Sian Blackman. Bronze medalist from Scarborough Secondary, Malia George. Silver medalist from Bishop East, Carissa Williams. Gold medalist and our girls under 15 discus flow champion from Bishop's Tobago, Adalia Sylvester. Congratulations, young ladies, and thank you, Miss Blackman.
Back on the track here now. 17 and over 1,500 meters. Ayondele Kucho indicates the time, along with Mark rings the bell. Roxborough in the lead, with Rashida Cave. Hey, and you are? Taking the bell here now too, with Arlette Oliveri of Signal Hill. On her shoulder, Nyla Findlay of Speyside that takes that lead now in third position. Goodwood Secondary. Work it. Action. On the inside. 5 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Here comes the leader. Rashida Cave of Roxborough Secondary. Come on. Hey. And she gets over the line now. Unofficially. Taking first place. As we look forward for the second one. Or second position. Yes. I told you so. Congratulations to the medical services providing awesome medical expertise here. As here comes the young lady in second position, 759, Calicia Aguilera of Tranquil, as she completes her version. With Speyside, Nyla Findlay in third position, Arlette Oliveri of Signal Hill in fourth position. Signal Hill. Play that rhythmic, infectious music. You will start to compose now, you know. Hey. Here comes Goodwood. Yes. Oh yeah. 23 minutes after the 4 p.m. hour. 32 takes the bell. Anisha John of Signal Hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, medal ceremony for the girls and the 17 javelin slow. Presenting the medals again is Miss C.M. Blackman, bronze medalist from San Juan South, Peyton Winter, and we have a representative on her behalf. Silver medalist from Roxborough Secondary, Laurie Clark. From Roxborough Secondary, Laurie Clark. Gold medalist and a girls under 17 javelin throw champion from Woodbrook Secondary, Tinique Vinson. Congratulations, young ladies, and thank you, Miss C.M. Blackman.
Charlotte Reddy from Bishops. And the others are competing in there now. One more athlete on the track. And there's the girls, 17 and over, 1,500 meters. It is Signal Hill, Anisha John. Signal Hill. Let Anisha feel the music as she comes. That boys 17 and over. So boys under 17, 1500 meters up next. You're kindly asked to report immediately to the call room. All finalists, boys and girls, in the 400 meters, you are urgently wanted now at the call room. Couldn't get it clearer than that. No. Looks as though 12 of them in total. Right now, Zach La Rosa from Speyside is presentation College San Fernando. Hold down that second position. Makaya Mahon, and on the outside, Fatima. 1382. Kaden Suratan in the lead. So it's Suratan from Fatima. Zach from Speyside. Makaya Mahon from Presentation College San Fernando in third. Representative from St. Benedict's College, Mayaro Secondary and San Juan North. An adult representative, please report to the VIP lounge now. St. Benedict's, Mayaro, San Juan North. Adult representative report to the VIP area now. In the lead slightly, Suratan, Zach from Speyside, Mikaon, or Aldea. Thomas, or Aldea, sorry. Isaiah Alder of St. James Secondary in that fourth position. With Luke Williams from Queen's Royal College in fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All taking the bell. 22:41. Elijah McPherson from Roxborough. This is going to be an interesting one. Interchanging of position. The lead in three. Mahon. Zach. Makaya Mahon of Presentation College, followed by Zach La Rosa of Speyside and Kadeen Suratan of Fatima. with Isaiah Alder of St. James Secondary. 128. More athletes on the track. Hey. Come on, guys. Stay focused. Every start, there is a finish. Whatever you start in life, you must complete. And these young men are showing it out here. And the athletes, male and female, they are completing their task. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. 2241. Yeah. 2241. That's Elijah McPherson of Roxborough. And another Roxborough, 2241, 44. Zion Wright. Well done. Completion of the 1500 meters. That was just section 1. In the boys 17 and over 1500 meters. Line up for section 2. Big man business here, big woman thing. Still in school, yeah? You don't feel it too big to be under instructions and guidelines from your teachers and your parents? No. You ain't going there. Mahon in 4 minutes 34.26 seconds. Yes? Boys are 17 and over now, 1500 meters. Run. Mahon in 4 minutes 34.26 seconds.
On your marks.
And this is the start of the boys, 17 and over 1500 meters. Grifter time is 4 minutes, 11.47 seconds. This is real pepper, Tony. Toko Secondary, Antonio. Jabari Richards. So right now, Shafari Waldron of Queens Royal College leads the front pack. Also in the mix now, Jabari Richards of Toko Secondary. Nkosi Tony from Signal Hill. Shaffa Woodley of St. Anthony's. So it's QRC. St. Anthony's, Signal Hill. It's 1 o'clock. See that young fella? Which one? One in front? That's how you get.
listen to see if Jaffa could hold on with him.
The guy in the red?
Mm-hmm. Right now.
Jafari Waldron in the lead. Jaffa Woodley of St. Anthony's College. Nico Sitoni of Signal Hill. Stefan Camillo of St. Francis Boys. Waldron now extends the lead. Tafari now extends the lead. Aye. Work it on Woodley. Two, 2-5-1, Roxborough. 1-2-7-8, but here comes the leader. Hey, hey, working against the clock, 4 minutes and 8 seconds as he gets over the line here now. And that means with that time, and who also, with that time, Jafari Waldron has dipped under the qualifying Carifta time. Hey! Well done. Tafari Waldron. Here comes Jabari of Toko Secondary. Roxborough. Presentation, Queen's Royal College. Signal Hill. Yeah. Toko Secondary. Keep the rhythm. Keep the rhythm. Keep the rhythm. Bring them in. Oh yeah. Bring them in. Come on, guys. Yeah. Inspiration. Motivation. For each and every one. Nice. Well done. So Queen's Royal College Tafari Waldron unofficially dipping under the qualifying time of 4 minutes 11.47 seconds, but that will be confirmed very soon. Signal Hill! Hey! Signal Hill! Rhythm section! Hey! 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 I telling you. Hey! Hey! I'm telling you. Energy! Synergy! Oh my word. Rhythm. Infectious music. Please be advised. Very important information. For to be spectating students, all those students from Tobago who are spectating, or also athletes from Tobago who have completed their events. Your school bus service is here now. A later bus will be provided for Tobago athletes who are still to participate.
Everybody else got.
Blow on it.
You good?
Thank you.
Follow me to the left. Everybody to the left. Everybody to the left.
Bishops versus Bishops. Hey, all alone. Leave a schoolmate behind, yes? Yeah, Douglas in 11.97 seconds. 11.97 seconds. The correct time is 11.04. Still got some time to try and work on them to see if they can shorten, decrease the time. Run a faster time is critically important if you want to be selected or be in consideration to represent the red, white, and black at the Carifta Games to be held over the Easter weekend. But nevertheless, the Carifta trials right here at the DYS Dwight York Stadium on the 11th and 12th of March. Let's now shift to the girls under 17 100 meters. The Carifta time is 12.04 seconds. Running out of lane 1, representing Success Laventil, Kanisha Alexis. In lane 2, Providence is represented by Nathaniela King. In lane 3, K. West Gomes represents Holy Faith Vancouver. In lane 4, from Signal Hill, Alexi Henry. In lane 5, from Vesini High, Destiny Thomas. In lane 6, St. George's College, Symphony Patrick. In lane 7, from El Dorado West, Jade Joseph. And in lane 8, from Malabar Secondary, Andrea Laguerre. That's the starting lineup for the girls under 17 100 meter dash final.
On your mark. Set.
Yeah. Stop. Wait, Signal Hill, wait. You got Maggie, or you got Maggie. 6 for 9 there. Hold back. Come in. I wonder which school is in the lead as far as points is concerned for day 1, boy. I'm really wondering. We still have some more events to conclude day 1. But which is the top 3 schools leading, boy? Huh? I'm wondering. Nail biting affair here at the Dwight York Stadium.
On your mark. Set.
Better start this time now in the girls under 17 100 meter. Alexi Henry, Signal Hill. Look at her go. She's going to dip under the time. She's working for the Carifta time. She gets over. Oh my word. Yeah. Alexi Henry from Signal Hill Secondary clocked the fastest time in the prelims with a 12.53. The Carifta time is 12.04 seconds. .95. Come on, we can make a lot more noise for Alexi Henry. Yeah, yeah, yes. How you mean, man? Raheem Phillip and CL Mills, Signal Hill. You're wanted by the warm-up track area now. Raheem Phillip and CL Mills. You're wanted at the warm-up track area now. Thank you. Girls, 17 plus, 100 meter dash finals. Starting lineup as follows. representing East Mukurapo in lane 1, Abigail Burton. In lane 2, representing Five Rivers Secondary, Janilla Walcott. In lane 3, representing El Dorado East, Shanelia Alexis. In lane 4, representing Bishop Ansi, Jenny Digans. In lane 5, representing Irie High School, Sean L. Williams. In lane 6, representing Mason Hall, Nikele Samuel. Representing Speyside Secondary School in lane 7, Talia Martin. And closing it off there in lane 8, representing Shagona South, Akila Melville.
On your mark. Set.
Whoa. Pressure. Pace. In a class of our own, Jenny Digans of Bishop Ansi Port of Spain in ripping form. The time would have been 11.80. Digans 12 point, what I'm seeing there, 12.31, is it? Jenny Digans winning this one from the Bishop Ansi Port of Spain. In the 17 plus category, Carifta time, Digans in 12.31, 2-1, sorry. The Carifta time is 11.80.
You know this one, right? Standing.
The starting lineup now for the boys under 17 100-meter dash. The Carifta time is 11.04 seconds. It's real pepper here, boy. My word. Scorpion pepper, yes? Lane 1, representing St. Augustine Secondary, Cameron Powell. From Queens Royal College, in lane 2, Cristiano Austin. In lane 3, from San Fernando East, Jafari Farrell. In lane 4, from Cohen Hamilton, Jaden Clement. In lane 5, from Signal Hill, Jaden Phillips. Lane 6, Scarborough Secondary, Malachi Cordner. Lane 7, Signal Hill, Nathaniel Charles. And closing it over there in lane 8, from the Pentecostal Light and Life, Darian Moses.
On your mark. Set.
Pepper. Pace. Want to acknowledge Mr. Graham from Chagonas North Secondary for celebrating his 50th birthday today. Mr. Graham, music teacher of Chagonas North, blessings to you, brother, as you celebrate your special one. The earthly journey on this spiritual one. Congratulations one more time. Praises to Mr. Graham, to Almighty God for giving you yet another year. While the officials are deliberating, all Trinidad athletes, and all the athletes from Trinidad to assembly just outside the gates, and as far as possible, go to the bus that you came with in the group that you traveled with this morning. SSTF personnel will be on hand to address and to advise you accordingly.
On your marks. Set.
That's the start of the 100 meters, guys. Boom! Oh, oh, oh! Aye, my. What kind of time did we get there? Let's wait and see. All Trinidad athletes, you advise. Later, not now, later. Take note, later. Write the information. Just a minute, let me just finish this one. So all Trinidad, let me see what happened going on. What kind of time we have there? Clement in 11.41 seconds. Gonna come back just now to that information. 11.04 is the correct standard time. So Clement, Jaden Clement in 11.41. Cordner in 11.47. Yeah. All Trinidad athletes, you are to assemble just outside the gates and as far as possible to the bus that you came with in the group that you traveled with this morning. SSFL personnel will be on hand to address you, but this is to take place a little later on, I believe most likely at the end of the event. Bethel people, your maxi is ready for you now. All going to Bethel. Your maxi is ready as of now. Don't say I didn't tell you, eh? Next thing you had to run down the maxi to get in. Bethel people, maxi here for you. Good.
On your marks. Set.
On their way here now with the 17 and over. Driving down to the finishing line with just about 15 meters again to go. It's going to be very close. Very close. Jordan Noel on the inside. Watak. Aye. Let's wait and see. Goodness in the house. See Jordan now. Noel in 10.95. 10.95. Griffith in 11.03. The time was 10.63, Karifta time, that is. So the guys are working towards that. That was the boys 17 and over. I think that is it now. Ain't surprising anymore, right? So that most likely brings us to the end, to the 100 meters. Up next will be the 400 meters. Under 15, under 17, 17 and over. Then we conclude. Alexa saying, you see no girl? Alexis, man, girl, your hairstyle matching with the jersey? No. Alexis, you're for real, girl? You're gone, Clay. Come ahead of the class. My word. And Mr. Joseph Brewster doing the honorable protocol and procedure as he leads forward the dignitaries, and in this case, the Honorable Dr. Nan Gadsby-Dolly, Minister of Education. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. Ma'am, I just have to stick in this one in. She's the patron of the SSFL, giving tremendous support to the SSTF, while I am also track and field. Hey, we're in this thing together. We are in this thing together.
This is a call for the following athletes to please report to the prize-given area. Kyle Roberts, Aiden Allen, LaShawna Adams, Trishelle Rochford, Ashley Martin, Michaela Cupid, Janique McLaurin, LaShaya Bigot, Jaquan Douglas, Jonas Guyton, Alan Muhammad.
We got the combined team scores up to event number 91. And really share that with everyone very, very soon. Interesting. As we're coming down to the end of day one, the competition continues. The great rivalry of all the schools in Trinidad and Tobago under the auspices of the SSTF. New logo, new team, new design, new approach. I think it's working. Certainly some areas to address with improvement, but generally a lot better than what we had before. Fantastic. Credit to the president and the executive of the SSTF. Nice.
On your marks. Stand up. On your marks. Set.
Oh yes, let's go now. Girls on the 15,400 meter dash. Correct time is 56.43 seconds. As a matter of fact, Zeta Charles of San Fernando East had the fastest time of 1 minute 3.37 seconds, leading into the finals here today with 29 seconds on the clock, completing the first 200 meters, the leading pack in this one lap. 40 seconds on the clock. Holding down there, Delena Rouse of Holy Name Convent. Hey! challenging on the inside. In lane 3, Bishop's Tobago. But it's most likely she's going to hold on. Yes, she does. That's 5, 3, and 6. The Lena Rouse of Holy Name Convent, as others are on the track. A battle there with 1 and 2 in Akela Holder and Johanna Edwards of St. George's, and on the outside, to see the time that they would have clocked the top 3. Rouse in a time of 1 minute, 4.56 seconds. Still a distance away from the Carifta time of 56.43 seconds. But it's all within the school system, with their coaches and their clubs. They will work towards even improving on their times and distances. For those who are interested, as I think most, if not everyone, will be, in having the distinct opportunity and privilege to represent the red, white, and black. Boys under 15,400 meter up next. Boys, 50.32 seconds.
Stand up. You with him? Back. On your marks. Set.
And as a start now of the boys under 15,400 meters, good start it is. Breon Scott of St. Joseph Secondary had the fastest time, or as a matter of fact, Malik Young of Bishop's Tobago had the fastest time of 53.18. The time is 50.32, that's the Carifta standard time. Approaching the 200 meter marker, 25 seconds on the clock. Here they come. 35 seconds on the clock as he straightens up in front of the main stand, trying to maintain the momentum. Under stride, 43 on the clock. 50 meters again to go. Oh yeah. As he gets over the line there now. We'll wait and see the time that was clocked there. In the boys under 15,400 meters, cut in 52.85 seconds. So that's Breon Scott of St. Joseph Secondary, with Young in second and Peters in third. Stand by now for the girls under 17,400 meters, and they are as follows, running out of lane 1, representing Holy Name, Port of Spain, Jada Jones. In lane 2, from Bishop Anstey, Port of Spain, Shalene Phillip. In lane 3, from Signal Hill, QJ Stewart. In lane 4, from Bishop East, Camilla Swan. In lane 5, from Signal Hill, Angel Davison. In lane 6, from San Fernando East, LaQuisha Robley. Lane 7, from Arima North, Ivana Francis. And closing it over there in lane 8, from East Mokarapo, Tisha Russell. The starting lineup for the girls under 17, 400 meter Carifta time is 56.43 seconds.
On your marks. On your marks. Set.
And we are here now in the girls under 17 400 meter dash final. 56.43 is the Carifta standard time. The fastest time was by Signal Hills in lane 5, Angel Davidson with 1 minute 2.94 seconds earlier on this morning. Reaching the 200 meter marker with 25 seconds on the clock. Maintaining the momentum as they come around the bend. On the inside, Signal Hill, QJ Stewart. QJ Stewart of Signal Hill. 54 seconds on the clock. 58 seconds on the clock. Boom. She's inside with a shorter, faster time too. QJ would have gotten a 1 minute 3.63 seconds in the prelims, and she clocked a faster time with Jada Jones of Holy Name Convent from Port of Spain now completing it on in lane 1. So Stewart in a time of 1 minute and 53 seconds. Just marginally outside of the Carifta standard of 56.43 seconds. Up next, girls 17 and over 400 meters dash final. The Carifta time is 55.42 seconds. Running out of lane 1, representing Holy Name Convent, Jana Thomas. In lane 2, from Speyside Secondary, Chanel Green. Representing Scarborough Secondary in lane 3, Kiva Scott. In lane 4, representing Bishop East, Sophia John. In lane 5, from Toko Secondary, Zia Bruce. In lane 6, representing Holy Name Convent, Diamond Paul. That's Holy Name Convent out of point 14. In lane 7, from Barataria North, Tiara Simmons. And closing it off there in lane 8, from Speyside Secondary, Nyla Findley.
On your marks. Set.
Good start it is here now. The person moving to this final with the fastest time in lane 6 is Diamond Paul with a 1 minute and 0.68 seconds as they approach that first 100 meters on the backstretch there, doing some groundwork on the inside. Sophia John and Zia Bruce. One, two, three right now. 17 and over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Scarborough, Bishops, Toko, Holy Name Convent. This is what it looks like. Diamond Paul gets over there. With Sophia John, followed by Kiva Scott. And completing the 400 meters now in the 17 and over, Speyside Nyla Findley. But at the point in time, it was 4 athletes with 50 meters again to go until Diamond Paul separated them. And Paul in 59.01. Taking the gold medal here in this, the SSTF National Championship, Day 1, in the girls 17 and over 400 meters. Diamond Paul of Holy Name Convent, Point Fortin. Stand by now for the boys under 17 400 meter dash final. And they are as follows. In lane 2, representing Canoopia Secondary, Jaheim Hodlin. In lane 3, from Holy Cross College, Justin Peterson. Lane 4, representing Coriol Secondary, Jelani Chinyelu. In lane 5, representing Roxborough Secondary, Deontay Thomas. East Mokorapo. In lane 6, Michaelan Woods. In 7, Roxborough Secondary, Cheslon Gordon. Closing it off there in lane 8, from Scarborough Secondary, Matthew Kalinda. Starting lineup for the boys on the 17 400 meters.
On your marks. Set.
Nice. Yeah, good start. Working it. Curve time, 50.32 seconds. Taking an initial lead on the back stretch there. East Mokorapo and Roxborough. Michaelan Woods had the fastest time of 52.28 in the prelim rounds as they approach the 200 meter marker. Waiting for the last kick. Waiting for the last kick. Here it is. Oh yeah. 6 and 5. Roxborough. Holding on. Holding on. Aye. Michaelan Woods held on to the very end of East Mokorapo, followed closely by Deontay Thomas of Roxborough. What time did it clock? Well, let's wait and see. Oh, just wondering. Thomas in a time of 52.38. Michaelan Woods, the winner of this event from East Mokorapo. Boys 17 and over now. Final. Running out of lane 1, Goodwood High School, Javan Smith. In lane 2, Queens Royal College, Jordan Pope. In lane 3, from New Butler College, Joshua Williams. In lane 4, from Aranguez Educational Center, Josiah Peters. In lane 5, from St. Francis Boys, Kyrell Thomas. In lane 6, from Trinity East, Kyle Williams. In lane 7, from St. Anthony's, Kyle Beckles. And in lane 8, from Mason Hall, Anderson Boris, the starting lineup for the boys 17 and over.
On your marks. Set.
That's nice. Kyrell Thomas, the St. Francis boys in lane 5. Clocked the fastest time with a 50.56. Earlier on. Fast start. Approaching the 200-meter marker. 17 seconds on the clock. 48.42 seconds is the correct standard time. Covering the first 150 meters. Coming around the top turn. Holding on. Maintaining form and composure. 40 seconds on the clock. 48.42. A battle to the finishing line. Boom. Oh. Aye. Photo finish will have to help out with that one. Not me. We'll wait patiently to see. Can't read it from this distance, not this angle, and I ain't betting. Thomas. $49.05, is it? That's what I'm seeing there. Not too far away from that 48.42 Carifta standard time. Yeah. Still outside the time, but credit to the guys giving their very best at this time. That's very, very important. Need to appreciate their efforts.
This is a call for the following athletes. Please report to the prize-giving area. Alex Henry, Symphony Patrick, Destiny Thomas, Johnny DeGans, Shonell Williams, Nicholas Samuel, Aiden Clements, Malachi Corner, Jafari Farrell, Jordan Noel, Anton Griffith, and Kadim Ryan. Please report to the prize-giving area immediately.
At this point in time, we expected to have now the 4x100 meter relays. Who's going to take the relays is left to be seen. Right after completion of the final event, we'll give you the standings of today after event number 91. Or after, yes, event number 91, not including those events that would have taken place within the last 30 minutes. So please bear that in mind.
This is a call for Michaela Cupid, Janique McLaren, Lashia Bigot, Jaquan Douglas, Jonas Gaitan, and Dylan Muhammad. Please report to the prize-giving area. Who said that?
Girls under 15 4x100 meter relay. Running out of lane 1, supposed to be Holy Name Convent Point Fortin. Lane 2, Roxborough Secondary. Lane 3, Goodwood High School. Lane 4, Bishop Anstey Port of Spain. Lane 5, Toco Secondary. Lane 6, St. Joseph College. Lane 7, Bishop out of Tobago. And lane 8, Scarborough Secondary. The starting lineup for the girls, under 15 4x1. So St. Joseph College is in lane 1, reassignment of that position. Please be advised that in lane 6, that's the lone girls under 13 team in lane 6, which is Signal Hill. I was just advised.
On your marks. Stand up.
Lane assignments for event number 100. Girls under 15 4x100 meter relay. They are as follows. Running out of lane 1, St. Joseph College. In lane 2, Roxborough Secondary. Lane 3, Goodwood High. Lane 4, Bishop Anstey. Lane 5, Toko Secondary. Lane 6, the lone under 13 girls, Signal Hill. Lane 7, Bishops from Tobago. And lane 8, Scarborough Secondary. Mr. President, I love that dance. Maybe we should record it. So it appears as though that Bishops out of Tobago, lane 7, doesn't have a complete team. All others are considered. Very well, I shall repeat the announcement of the revised lane assignments, and they are running out of lane 1, St. Joseph College, lane 2, Roxborough Secondary, lane 3, Goodwood Secondary, lane 4, Bishop Anstey, lane 5, Toko, lane 6, the lone under 13 girls, Signal Hill, and lane 8, Scarborough Secondary.
On your marks. Set.
Of the start now of the girls under 15. Remember, in lane 6, the under 13 girls are running. The lone under 13 girls looking fantastic on the outside. Scarborough Secondary. First handover. Scarborough looking strong. Toko making some headways. On the inside also, Bishop Anstey. Scarborough. Second handover, now it's Toko. Toko, Scarborough. Second handover, Scarborough. Toko. On the inside now, it's Scarborough Secondary still has the lead.
Bishop Anstey. Scarborough. Scarborough. Bishop Anstey. Toko. Boom. Ripping form. One more person on the track still. In lane 6. Signal Hill girls under 13. Remember they're the lone entrant in the under 13. So they have one gold, silver, and bronze. No other competitor. Scarborough. Scarborough secondary. Oh, they're liking all themselves. Lovely. Who's doing that? Singing good. Love it. And I receive it just about within the last 4 events to the end, sir. I've decided I will do it at the end, sir. Thank you very much for your understanding. We gave it. You want to send something to me? I must call it out while the event going on? Come on, And I don't like the attitude at all. Stand by now for the boys under 15 4x100 meter relay. Final. Running out of lane 1, St. Anthony's College. Lane 2, Scarborough Secondary. Lane 3, Bishop's Tobago. Lane 4, Holy Cross College. Lane 5, Queen's Royal College. Lane 6, Goodwood High School. Lane 7, Signal Hill Secondary. And closing it off there in lane 8, Toko Secondary.
On your marks. Stand up.
As soon as we conclude the relays, we'll give you the standings up to event number 91 on day 1.
On your marks.
Beautiful start it is here now. As he sends them on their way, that's the starter. And the boys under 15 4 by 100 meter relay. Who's going to get a first handover? It looks most likely like Signal Hill and Toko on the inside. It is Goodwood also. Toko now is the second handover in the lead. Toko has a slight lead ahead of Signal Hill here, moving into the final handover. But there's a change of position here now. Signal Hill now, Signal Hill on the inside. Bishop, Signal Hill, Bishop, Signal Hill, Signal Hill, Bishop, Signal Hill. It's going to be Signal Hill, Bishop. Goodwood, high, 1, 2, 3. So at the very end, it was Signal Hill with Bishops of Tobago and Goodwood in that order, 1, 2, 3. In the boys under 15, 4 by 1. The girls under 17, 4 by 100 meter relay now. No lane 1, no lane 2. Lane 3, Malabar Secondary. Lane 4, Holy Name, Convent of Port of Spain. Lane 5, Bishop Anstey. Lane 6, Scarborough Secondary. Lane 7, Signal Hill. And lane 8, Roxborough Secondary.
On your marks. Set.
Lovely, lovely, out of the blocks they know from the starter. In the girls under 17, 4 by 1. Signal Hill has a slight lead with the first handover. Signal Hill on the back stretch now. With Roxborough holding on, and in the inside here, Bishop Anstey with Holy Name Port of Spain and Malabar in that order. Still with the second handover, Signal Hill. Position changing in that second position, but it's Signal Hill still in the lead, having done the first and second handover, as they have now done the third handover. Signal Hill. Signal Hill with a clear distance, easily taking this one, and the battle on for the second place. It's going to be followed 4 by 6. Holy Name Port of Spain just ahead of Scarborough Secondary there, but it was Signal Hill all the way. A lot of points will be accumulated there for the relays. Signal Hill Holy Name of Convent of Port of Spain, and then Scarborough Secondary, 1, 2, 3, in that order. 6 minutes after the 6 p.m. hour. Stand by now for the boys under 17 4x1. Running out of lane 1 for the boys under 17 4x1. Toko Secondary in lane 1. In lane 2, Holy Cross College. Lane 3, San Fernando West Secondary. Lane 4, Scarborough Secondary. Lane 5, QRC. Lane 6, El Dorado East. Lane 7, Cunupia East. And lane 8, Bishops out of Tobago.
On your marks. Set.
Nice. Good start here now. Very good start here in the boys under 17 4x1. Equal handover with QRC. San Fernando West on the inside. El Dorado West also. Oh yeah. El Dorado East actually. El Dorado East now has the lead. QRC making up grounds there. Let's see who will take the final handover now. El Dorado East QRC. Oh my word. What is this? QRC, Cunupia, El Dorado East. 1, 2, 3. Man just took the baton and tell you fella don't bother. Don't business. Settle for second, that's what he told him most likely. All the bragging rights. Two more relay events, then we'll share with you the point system after event number 91. That'll bring down the curtain on today's event, the first of day 1 in this, the SSTF. Lane assignments now for the girls, 17 and over, 100 meters, 4x1 that is. Running out of lane 1, Bishops out of Tobago. Lane 2, Bishop Ansi. Lane 3, San Juan North Secondary. Not seen anyone in lane 4. Lane 5, Tranquility Secondary. Lane 6, Eldorado East. Lane 7, Speyside. And that completes the starting lineup for the girls 17 and over, 4x1.
On your marks. Set.
On their way here now is the girls 17 and over, 4x1. Just about completing the first 50 meters in it. First handover. On the outside, Speyside. Making some inroads there. It is a battle on now, as we can see, with Speyside. Further on the outside, on the inside actually, Eldorado East. Eldorado East, Speyside, and then Bishop's on the inside. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Very close there to the end for that second position. With Jenny DeGans running the last leg. Expected in this boys 17 and over 4x100 meters. Relay. Final. Running out of lane 1. Bishop's out of Tobago. Lane 2. Shogunas North. Lane 3. QRC. Lane 4. St. Anthony's College. Lane 5. St. Benedict's College. Lane 6, Trinity Mocha. Lane 7, Fatima. And lane 8, Roxborough Secondary.
On your marks. Stand up.
And moving into this final here, the team that has the fastest time in the prelims would have been QRC with a 42.25 in the 4x1, 17 and over boys.
On your marks. Set.
Yes, sir. Bringing it down here on day one. The boys are 17 plus. The first handover. On the outside there, Roxborough. Not a good handover, nevertheless. Inroads on the inside with QRC. St. Anthony's, St. Benedict's, Trinity Mocha. Chaguanas North, Bishop's Tobago. Oh, QRC in the lead. With 28 seconds on the clock. 32 seconds on the clock. 42 is what they got. He looks over his shoulders. Takes it easily. 5 and 6. St. Benedict's College, followed by Trinity Mocha in the boys 17 and over. So, the ranking and standing after event number 91. In fairness to all teams, Holy Cross College, San Juan North Secondary, San Fernando Central Secondary on 1 point each, 1.5. El Dorado Secondary 2 points. Bishop Anstey on 4 points in 43rd position. St. Joseph Convent Port of Spain and San Fernando East Secondary and Blanchisette Secondary, Chaguanas South Secondary, Holy Name Convent Port of Spain, all on 4 points in the 43rd position. Also in 43 on 43rd position on 4 points, Naparima College. In 39th position there are 4 schools: Pentecostal Light and Life, 5 Rivers Secondary, Karipichaima East and East Mokarapo. They are all on 5 points. On 6 points after event number 91. They are in 32nd position, Fatima College. As a matter of fact, it is actually Tunapuna Secondary, Maruga Secondary, Bonaire Secondary, Providence Girls Catholic School. They are all on in the 35th position on 6 points. 3 schools are on 7 points. They are Valencia Secondary, St. James Secondary and Tableland Secondary. On 8 points, 3 schools or 4 schools they are: Tranquility Secondary, Trinity College East, Holy Name Convent Vancouver and Valencia Secondary. 2 schools are on 10 points. In 26 positions in France or Girls College and Tremont College. Remember, this is after event number 91. On 11 points, Presentation College San Fernando. 24 points, or on 12 points, Holy Name Convent Point Fortin. 13 points, Chaguanas North Secondary and Bishop Anstey High School East. On 14 points, there are 4 schools. And they are Hillview College, Northeastern College, Mayaro College Secondary, and St. Francis Boys. On 16 points, Sangre Grande Secondary. On 18 points, San Juan South Secondary and St. Anthony's College. 19 points, Manzanilla Secondary. On 23 points, Queens Royal College. 24 points, El Dorado West Secondary. On 27 points, St. Joseph Convent San Fernando. And after event number 91, the top 10 schools are Woodbrook Secondary on 27 points. That's St. Joseph Convent San Fernando on 27 points. Woodbrook Secondary in 10th position on 30 points. In 9th position, Cunupia with 33 points. In 8th position, Mason Hall on 43 points.
In 7th position, Goodwood Secondary on 50 points. In 6th position, Speyside High School on 61 points. So up into the top 5. In 5th position with 61 points, it's Toko Secondary. In 4th position with 91 points, Bishop High School, Tobago. And after event number 91, in 3rd position on 91 points, or 118 points, sorry, Scarborough Secondary School. Holding down the 2nd position with 124, Signal Hill Secondary. And leading the standings, that's after event number 91. Remember, there were about 10 events afterwards that have not been included as yet. So after event number 91, the standings and leading with 152 points after day 1 up to event number 91, it's Roxborough Secondary School. Goodwood in 7th position. So I'd like to take the opportunity now Your mic needs a battery. Go ahead with the prize results.
Testing, okay. This is an urgent call for all Tobago athletes and students who are using the bus transportation. It is outside. Please